Hello and welcome to the Sikar School, the podcast where we believe that education isn't just a part of life, it's the key to a better one. I'm Sikar, your host, and I'm so excited to start this journey with you. All right, today we're kicking off our first episode with a powerful statement: the power of a pen, how education rewrites your destiny. Now, think about that for a moment. You hold a pen in your hand, and with every word you write, every concept you learn, you are literally changing the story of your life. Many people in Indonesia and around the world feel like their future is already set in stone. Perhaps they come from a family with limited resources or live in a place with few opportunities. But history, and even our daily lives, is filled with stories that prove this wrong. Education is that secret weapon. It's the tool that transforms a peasant life from what it is to what it could be. Okay, now let me share a story that truly embodies this idea. I want to tell you about a peasant named Rudy. I can tell you this is a real story because I myself know him very well. Rudy grew up in a small village in Java Island where his family worked as farmers. The expectation was that he would follow in their footsteps, as most children in his village did. He loved his family, but he had a different dream. Since childhood, he was interested in how things work. He loved math and science and how to use science to help people. And one day, he grew more attention on how important energy to do any works in humans' job. So he read more books on science, especially earth science, mining, and petroleum engineering. And his only access to knowledge was through an old, dusty library a few kilometers away. Rudy would walk there every day after working in the field, not just to read, but to absorb everything he could. He taught himself basic engineering principles, reading books far beyond his grade level. The local librarian saw his dedication and helped him apply for a scholarship to a technical school in the city. It wasn't easy. He faced skepticism from people who said he was wasting his time. But Rudy had a vision. He continued to study hard, and his passion eventually led him to a career as a petroleum engineer in a multinational company. Today, he's not only a successful professional, but he's also working on a project to develop new method on enhanced oil recovery to produce more oil to give more energy for people. Rudy's story isn't just about becoming an engineer. It's about using education to change his path. His plan, his commitment to learning rewrote his destiny. And this isn't a unique story. Look at the world around you. We see countless examples. Maybe a young woman from a remote island in Kalimantan using her education to become a marine biologist, now fighting to protect the coral reefs of her homeland. Or maybe a former street vendor in Jakarta who, after taking night classes, became a successful entrepreneur running a thriving online business. Or maybe someone like our very own Ibu Kartini, who fought for women's education in Indonesia and showed the world that a woman's destiny is not just in the home, but in the world. These stories aren't just feel good anecdotes, they are proof that your past does not have to dictate your future. Education gives you a choice. It gives you the skills, the confidence, and the perspective to see a world of possibilities that you might not have known existed. So, how do you start? You start by picking up the pen. It could be a physical pen for your notes, a digital pen on a tablet, or even just the mindset of a student who is always curious and willing to learn. Okay, guys, every day on this podcast, we'll explore different ways to use that pen. We'll talk about the subjects you learn in school, but more importantly, we'll talk about the skills you gain outside of the classroom, the skills that truly make a difference. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a challenge. Find one thing today that you're curious about and learn something new about it. Read an article, watch a video, or talk to someone who knows more than you do. Take that first step. Well, thank you for tuning in to our very first episode of the Sekar School podcast. We'll be back tomorrow to discuss other interesting topics. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and never stop writing your own story. Sending big hug to the people you love around you. Bye bye.